whispered logic puzzles. Thank you for joining me. I'm Andrea, and I'm going to be continuing with the second mosaic in Pictopix. Again, we've got a 15 by 15. Here along the top row, there are going to be 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This column has a 3, then an 11. 3 plus 11 is 14, plus x in between is 15. So we'll do this column. We have 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. In this column we have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, column's complete. In this column we have a 13 and then a 1. 13 plus 1 is 14 plus the x in between is 15, which will fill the column. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and then an X, and then 1. This column starts with a 2. 1, 2, X. This column has 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and this column's complete. This column has 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And this column's complete. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This column's complete. And this column has 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This column's complete. This column has 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. And this column's complete. This column starts with a 1, so I'll put the X right there. This row starts with the 8, which is all highlighted, and then has 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which now leads to this column having the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This column's complete. So the only column not complete is this one with 2 single ones. And there are only 2 rows. So put 1 right there and 1 right there. And this first of these puzzles is complete. Let's move on to the next 14, and X in between is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, then the X. 1, 2, 3, 4, This next column has 10 plus 4, which is 15, or 14, plus x in between is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, x, 1, 2, 3, 4, and our only column not complete is this one, and this row's complete. And with this row, it has 1, so we'll put that right there. That's the one here, so I'll put an X. This row is complete, and here starts the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And there we go. Got the second puzzle. I think, let me check just. Yep, we've got one more to do to finish this row. Okay, so we'll do the last puzzle for this row. And again, we'll start with the top. Or should we go down the side? I don't know. I guess we'll just stick with what we've been doing. I'll do the top row of 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This first column has 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This next column has a 10 and a 4, and the X in between makes 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and the X. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, the next column has a 9 plus a 1, which is 10, plus a 3, which is 13, plus this X is 14 and this X is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, X. 1, So it starts with a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and an X. This next column has 9 plus 1, which is 10, plus 3, which is 13. The X here makes 14, the X here makes 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and an X. Then 1, then an X, then 1, 2, 3. This column has 10 plus 4, which is 14, plus the X in between is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then an X. 1, 2, 3, 4. This next column has 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, with 2, 1, 2, and then an X. This column starts with 3, 1, 2, 3, and then an X. This column has 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. This column has 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. This row is complete. This row has 10. Do one more for the 11. I'll put an X, and it ends with a 3, and that's 1, 2, 3. And if I look up here, this is a 10. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at an X. Looking at this column, it has 10 left, which is how many openings I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this column, this will be an 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, let's go back to the rows. This row is 15, so we'll go clear across. We'll put highlight right there. And that is a 1, I can see from there, so I'll put an X. And this row is complete. This row needs 1, so it'll go right here. Looking up here, that's part of a 3, so 1, 2, 3, and then an X. And then this row is complete.